Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome one and all. Okay. Um, can you guys hear my chair squeaking? Can you guys hear that? Yeah, I think you can. Oh man. I may need to do something with this chair, but yeah, I mean, I hear it clearly, but I wasn't sure if you guys could hear it. And oh my God, that sounds bad. Not just squeaking, crying. This chair is crying. If it had a tilt meter, I'm afraid this chair would probably sound every alarm at this point. Poor chair. Not poor chair, Po chair. Oh man. Let me see. What's that? Congratulations, Meghan and Harry, on your award. Oh yes, congratulations to them. And you know what? And bravely born, I might add. They deserve it. Now, full disclosure, what award? What award? Because I have been prepping for today's show, and I don't know if I should call it a show, but I have been prepping for today. I'm just kidding. Of course, I know about the award. Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, as this year's Ripple of Hope Award laureates for their work on racial justice, mental health, and other impact initiatives through their Archwell Foundation. Of course, I know about it. Let me see. Wait, can you see me right now? Can you see me quickly go over to Omid Scobie so I can get the data? Are you able to see me working right now? Well, anyway, um, the award, the Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights today announced that Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, have been named this year's Ripple of Hope Award laureates in recognition of their work on racial justice, mental health, and other social impact initiatives through their Archwell Foundation. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex will be honored alongside previously announced Archwell Foundation, previously announced laureates Frank Baker, the co founder and manager of Partners of Cirrus, and the Brian Moynihan. There you go, Brian Moynihan, the chair of the board and chief executive officer of Bank of America, and Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. Now, in case you guys missed that, Harry and Meghan are going to receive this prestigious award. Oh my goodness, what they must be doing over at Narnia right now, I could only imagine how they are losing their minds over in Narnia over this idea of the Sussexes receiving yet another recognition for their hard work and for their selfless sacrifice on behalf of humanity. I think I should write their speech, don't you think so? Let's see here. Hello, Baron. Can you tell us if you have an offline contact for Rohini? She seems to be going through a lot with the aftermath of Storm, and we will love to know if we can do anything to assist her. Actually, I do not. I do not have any contact. And as you say that, I'm just thinking right now, when she was on the other day, what she must have gone through just to get a link. So if you're listening, Rohini, there are people who are very concerned about you and definitely care about you. So if you can get through to us, please do that. Because we'd like to help. So anyway, that's thank you so much, Black Queen. What leadership you show again and again. That is a very good idea. And I also thank you so much for the super chat and for watching Royal Sussex. Okay, but yes, I don't have a way to get in contact with her. And let me see. I'm looking at that private message thing that I had, but I guess that only works when I'm doing a particular link. Church Nelly, you are starting already. Only what, 7 minutes and 36 seconds into it, and you are starting already. Hello, Edith, Janet Lavalley, Lydia Washington, Black Queen, of course, Lucy Wynn, Nancy Austin, Rosa Roberts, hello, Joan Commonwealther, greetings to you, cookies and cream, Church Nelly, Judy Regoat, Legs is here. Legs says, isn't this the third or fourth award for Meghan and Harry? Didn't we hear them all say that Harry and Meghan haven't done anything to receive an award earlier this year? The British media and Baldy must be incandescent. Yes, incandescent with rage over the fact that the Sussexes yet again have proven their humanity can be considered as universal service, and yes, even be recognized by an award. So, yeah, thank you so much for that. Elaine Parker, thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Happy Monday to you. Okay, let me see. Is somebody else on right now? Where's all the peeps? Where are all the peeps? Is there somebody else to just let me see who else is on right now. Oh, nobody. Okay. Well, where's all the peeps? Where's all the peeps? Well, that's okay. They'll find us. Um, anyway, as I was saying, yes, yet another award for Harry and Meghan, and they deserve it because they work so hard. Let me see. Yes, I noticed that, but she's not on right now. As a matter of fact, I was listening off and on while I was getting prepped myself. So, um, all right. So Judy Rigo says, yes, the flood was terrible in Trinidad and Tobago. Lots of damages. Oh my, yeah. And you know what? With the global warming, it is said that with global warming, that the storms, the natural disasters have increased, and that I guess the force of these storms are so much more than they would have been just 10 or 20 years ago, which is something really to consider when you hear people complaining about the amount of I guess humanitarian crises that there are around the world, and that there's so many people migrating. People are not just looking for jobs, they are desperately trying to save their own lives and the lives of their families. And that's why I get so frustrated when I hear people complain about immigration, because if the shoe was on the other foot and it was a matter of survival, would we want someone to close the door in our face? I definitely wouldn't. So it's something to think about, because right now the weather is so extreme in the Southwest and along the coast that pretty soon it's going to get crowded here in the Midwest. Right now, people are leaving so that they can enjoy the sun, but trust me, they'll be back. They'll be back. You'll love to have a nice Midwestern winter again. All right. Thank you, Judy Rigo, for giving us that information. I appreciate that. All right. So, again, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It is October. And of course, the other things that I have mentioned was the oh, what was it? The sickle cell month was last month, and we didn't get a chance to talk about it because of the Queen. It became an opportunity to defend our faves, and that's exactly what we've been doing. So I guess I should say that considering that again, if you can make a donation as a person from Africa, if you're from African descent or perhaps Caribbean, um, they may need your help with the not they may, but they do need your help um, with the treatment of for sickle cell. And the best way to do that is with some blood donations from people from those regions. So if you can help, please do. All right. Okay, let me just do that. Okay, there's my little collage of photos again, the ones I shared with you yesterday. And I'm so proud of that. I love that. I want this over my sofa. Hello, Mercedes Todd. And this is the thumbnail for today. Deepak, oh gosh, I'm still not good with that one. Jenny Slate and Constance Wu. All right. They were the ones that were featured on the Archetypes today. So the one, of course, that stands out for me was the Constance Wu. And I don't want to, I mean, I want to, talk about it, but then again, for the sake of being responsible, I don't want to trigger anyone, and that's the tough part about it. And as you know, the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan, Princess Meghan, was very careful to caution people at the very beginning that yes, these topics are heavy, and to just tune out if you think it may trigger you. So because of that, I am going to um, just give you guys a chance to share your thoughts about it more so than although I have to say the thing with the sitcom um that was very emotional. That was very emotional. And if you aren't familiar with what I'm saying about the sitcom thing and the way that Constance Wu was feeling at the time of that, then you really need to just go to the Archetypes to review it, um, because it is a heavy topic and it's something that a lot of people have been through. And I guess what I got from watching this is, someone with just a high school education like myself, to see that these professionals um, feel the same type of vulnerabilities that like a working class person like myself have experienced is kind of scary, because I thought, that if I was able to achieve those levels of success, that a lot of those insecurities would be non-existent, I guess. And so um that's and I guess it's not like I get in, well, I just want to say I don't get any satisfaction, of course, out of seeing how vulnerable people who we consider highly successful can be. But it just lets you know that people are the same the world over, aren't they? People are very much, how do they say it? We have more in common, or we're more alike than we are different. So that's what I got from that. And so I guess your socioeconomic level has nothing to do with whether or not you feel certain pains or anxieties and such. So that was my take from it. Okay, let me see here. Okay. U.S. advocacy nonprofit, what was it, Robert F. Kennedy. Human Rights have announced Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, as this year's. Yeah, Faya, we actually spoke about that at the very beginning. And of course, I knew all about it because I'm usually on top of these things. So there wasn't a chance that it was going to get by me. I'm as sharp as a tack. Nothing eludes me. Right, Church Nelly? Right, Lydia? Nothing gets past me. I woke up this morning, and as usual, I ran for about 10 miles, and then I came back and had a whole grain breakfast with wheat and berries and all that kind of stuff. And then I did some push ups and other calisthenics and stuff. And then, of course, at that point, I began to meditate and pray, and all of this before 5 a.m. And then, and only then, so of course I knew about it. There wasn't a chance that I would miss it because I'm so alert and so with it most days. Nothing gets past me. Nothing, and I do mean nothing gets past me. I'm like what's her name? Jessica Fletcher, Murder She Wrote. If there's something going on, of course nobody is better aware of it. I'm just kidding. I had only just found out about it about 10 minutes ago, but thank you for letting us know. Oh, I don't want you to think I'm making fun of you, but yeah, I only just found out. But I appreciate you telling us, and that's very nice of you. Just in case any of us missed it, we appreciate you telling us. If I would have known, I would have had a slide ready. So, but full disclosure, I had no clue, and but I did kind of play it off well, didn't I? I played catch up really fast. Oh man. Which parts is that, Annie? The running 10 miles or what part? What part do you think is inconsistent with today's activity? Yes, Kids Indoor. I'm going to talk about that one actually. I did catch that one. Let me see here. Actually, I got a good night's sleep last night. I hadn't slept well for a few days. And last night I slept so well. I couldn't believe how well I slept. I woke up and I just felt like that heaviness of you know like you wake up from surgery or something, that heavy feeling that you have. It wasn't that severe, but it that's what it reminded me of, like I was just like so far out of it. So but I needed the rest. I definitely needed it. Let me see. So, as I'm dancing around these subjects about archetypes, the topic was crazy. And have you ever been referred to as crazy or insane or rational? And where does the word come from? Um, you know, and of course, in particular, how has that word been used against women throughout history? And that was, of course, one of the topics. So if anybody wants to share anything about that, we can. But if not, we will move on because, like I say, this was a very heavy topic today. And I definitely don't want to trigger anyone to, you know, go into a dark space, especially if you're um, away from home or something like that. And it's just, it wouldn't be good. Joan Garcia says, Baron, I'd like to watch biographies of successful people, and you'd be how many? Let me see, you'd be how many admitted they were? I think it was, you'd be surprised how many uh, were insecure and at different times. Yeah, and I think that when I was as I was watching Archetypes, I thought about some of the times when I felt like very, very insecure about situations. and how much I challenged myself and denied that I needed help or denied that I was struggling, and ways that I tried to offset certain situations by probably using humor. I'm pretty sure that was part of it. And I don't know, isolating or whatever to just to feel safe and secure. So I thought about those things, and of course, as Constance Wu was talking about, putting trust in, actually giving someone an amount of trust that they probably didn't deserve. And I guess what she said was that she was told to put all of her trust into someone who was not her lawyer, was not her agent, but someone who was acting totally selfish and using her trust against her and making her feel a certain way in the work environment, and that she didn't tell anybody about it, right? And rather than confront the problems that she was having, the fact that she was very dismissive about, the show being picked up for another season. And so she's got all these people like coming down on her and angry with her because of what I guess they suppose was a very flippant response to something that most people would kill for, is to have a successful sitcom that's picked up for another season, but they didn't know that she was suffering in silence. They didn't know how much pain she was in and how helpless she felt. And so that was very powerful. I was like, wow. I actually listened to that part twice. So it's one of those things that definitely a lot of people can relate to, in that you find yourself judged in a certain way for your reaction, when your reaction was simply um, a way to conceal what you were actually going through, because maybe you were embarrassed, or maybe you thought people wouldn't believe you or whatever. But yeah, so that was powerful. But thank you so much, John Garcia. And I do love watching biographies of successful people. And my other favorite thing is watching the old talk shows, where you will have some of those stars of yesteryear that will appear. And a good one for that is Joan Crawford. Whether or not you even care for Joan Crawford, I have to tell you, when you hear her talk about her life, and she speaks in very colorful brushstrokes about her vulnerabilities, like the fact that she grew up poor and that she felt abandoned and all of the stuff that she went through. You start to better understand what shaped her character. So that is one of my favorites to watch, is some of those old talk shows where she speaks so candidly about her life experience. So that was a pretty good one. Okay, thank you so much, John Garcia. Let me see. Okay, we're going to talk about that later. Let me scroll here. Audrey Teschner says, much love, happiness, respect, joy, peace from Teschner home to the Royal Sussex household. Hope you guys are well. Thank you, Audrey Teschner. Thank you so much for that. That is very, very kind of you to share that positive thought like that. I really, really appreciate it. And yes, from my household to yours, from Royal Sussex, and from the Squatties to your household, thank you so much. And we wish the same joy, peace, and happiness to you and your family. Okay. Oh, and thank you for the super chat. Happy Tuesday to you. Okay. October 11th. Whose birthday is today that I don't remember? Let me look at the calendar. It's somebody's birthday today, and I don't know who it is. Oh well, I don't have it on my calendar, but somebody's birth. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody's going to be really cross with me because I can't remember whose birthday it is today. All right. Well, let me see. Karen Glenn said they won the Robert Kennedy Human Rights Award. Yes, they did. I am so happy about that. Mercedes Todd, for me as well, the thing that stuck out most was the poem. I was able to see it on Twitter and screenshot it. Oh, okay. I do have that as well. And because the Duchess of Sussex read it so well, I won't even attempt. Oh my goodness. Meghan, Princess Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Um, she's like voiceover magic, if you ask me. She could read the yellow pages and cause someone to weep. So yeah, she's amazing. V. Thomas wants to say hi to a few people. Thank you for that. All right. Prudence Montague says, "Can you imagine these cults tried to do everything around the Sussexes? But God's willing, we will be celebrating Archie's birthday." Oh, you know what, Constance? I'm sorry, Prudence. I have been saying to myself that is such a cult. So many times in recent days, so many times, I look at that institution as though it's a cult. And this is just one of those places that I had no clue that I would ever feel that way about it, but I do. I do feel that it is right there on par with any cult in the way people behave around that family and around the institution. I don't know any other language to use except for it is just that, a cult. So when they find a better word or a better language to describe it, I will use it. But until then, it screams of a cult. So anyway, thank you so much for your comment. Let me see here. Yes. Let me see if that's coming up next. It is not. Anyway, these are the ladies that were featured on the Archetypes today, and that, of course, is uh, Deepaka Padukone, and Jenny Slate and Constance Wu. And to your point, Mackenzie, let me see if I have that next. No, I do not. Begin your mental health journey today. If Archetypes episode brought up feelings that you're processing, now is a great time to ask for help. Archwell has partnered with Project Healthy Minds on the Mental Health Resources Guide. That's an excellent place to start. Which, oh, there we are. Okay, thank you so much. Let me see, Mackenzie, that was you that mentioned this just now. Nadine Burke Harris sent Meghan a Christmas gift, and the shredded newspaper in the box was tabloids. She wrote a note saying, "Because that's all they're good for." You got that right. So, in case you haven't seen a photo of Nadine Burke Harris. Well, there she is right there. And so I believe she was formerly the Surgeon General for California. I think that was her title, was Surgeon General for California, amongst other things, I'm sure. But obviously, she is probably a very sharp cookie and probably has enjoyed an incredible career thus far. And as you can see, I to me she looks like she's right out of high school, right? She looks very young. And that is a compliment. She looks like she's right out of high school. So let's see. Nadine Burke Harris is a Canadian American pediatrician who has been the Surgeon General of California since 2019. She is the first person appointed to that position. Let me see. She is known for linking adverse child experiences to toxic stress and harmful effects to health later in life. Born in 1975, are you guys ready for this? 47, 47 years old. Okay, maybe you didn't hear me. Born in 1975, she is 47 years old. Let me see. Her spouse name is Amo Lockhart Harris, and she was educated at Harvard University, Stanford University, and let's see, where else is she? Okay, I'm trying to get some more information here. Okay, it cuts off. I'm trying to open it up so I can. Oh, right there. Okay, so Harvard, Stanford. Um, oh my goodness, she's got credentials like you wouldn't believe. 1975, British Columbia. She is of Jamaican heritage and lived briefly in Jamaica before the family moved to the United States. When she was 4 years old, her father is a biochemist and her mother is a nurse. She received her bachelor's degree in into what is that, integrative biography? I'm sorry, integrative biology from the University of California, Berkeley in 1996, and her medical degree from the University of California, Davis. She completed her residency in pediatrics in Lucille Packard Children's Hospital within Stanford University School of Medicine. After earning her master's degree in public health from Harvard, she went to serve residency at Stanford's in pediatrics. Her graduate studies were supported by the Paul and Daisy Soros Fellowship for New Americans. Wow, excellent. What an amazing career. And just think, she's still relatively young. So, and she looks very young. I can't believe she's 47. Did you guys hear me just say that? 47? Hello, sister, sister. Wow. Just wow. Okay, Rachel Cherry, thank you so much for the super sticker and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Happy Tuesday to you? Yes, happy Tuesday. It is still Tuesday. I'm just like so confused. I'm like, how could she be 47? And I'm looking at some other photos. She doesn't look 47. That's incredible. I love it when they just excel like that. Lauren Brown, thank you so much for saying that. And thank you for the super chat and for watching Royal Sussex. Wow, just wow. Okay, I'm scrolling back to look at some of your comments. Black Queen says she's younger than Kate. I'm sorry, she looks younger than Kate, Pippa, and what's that? Okay, Sophie. Yeah, Sophie combined. Yeah, absolutely. Lorna Williams says normally Coronation. Oh, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Right? Right? I mean, you guys are welcome to Google her yourselves at this moment, but I'm just like, really? 47? Okay, if you all say so. All right. Well, I'm looking at this other photo of her. She has beautiful skin, absolutely beautiful. One thing that I am always noticing is when someone has beautiful skin, doesn't matter what your complexion, if you have beautiful skin, that is a big plus. And that's probably because I suffered from acne when I was a Ute. When I was a Ute. So I'm just kidding. A youth, a youth. What's a Ute? What's a Ute? But yeah, when I was a Ute, Ute. When I was younger, I suffered from acne. So that's always the first thing I notice about anybody is when they have beautiful skin. All right, so that's enough of me gushing about her skin before I start to sound weird. Too late, I know. But before I start sounding weird, I'm just fascinated with her, and I know I got work to do here, but I'm just like, I want to read more about her. Huh. Always wanted to serve the underserved communities and provide community health. Burke Harris told the audience, let me see, which included a full auditorium and adjoining overflow space. I feel like this was something I was born to do. Wow. Talk about overachiever. I mean, just wow. Okay. Okay. Let me stop gushing over her because we got a live stream to do here. She's amazing. Okay. Thank you again, Lauren Brown, for that. All right. Let me go on here. So that is the poem. That is the poem right there. Oh, you know what? And that's bad because I didn't realize the type was so small that you could probably barely see it. But I will make sure that I add this to the community tab and you guys to hear. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't do that. I was going to say maybe I could just, but no, I probably shouldn't do that. It may be copyright, so probably not a good idea. I'm gonna guess that the Spotify stuff may have the same type of copyright as music, and because of that, it's probably not a good idea. Okay, but I will share it. Anyway, I paired it up with that photo because let's discuss this. One thing that Meghan mentioned in the Spotify is that she as she was speaking to Constance, was it Constance that broke down in tears? You know what? I can't remember whether it was Constance or whether it was oh gosh, what is her name? Let me oh yeah. Was it Constance or was it the Pika? Was it Constance or Topeka that was in tears as Meghan was speaking? And Meghan was like, "Oh, I wish I could do that." It was Topeka, right? And so, oh my God, you know what? I don't want to get emotional about it right now, but to hear Meghan speaking about how she wished she could feel or not feel, but well, I guess I was going to say feel okay to do that. But if she could do that more, I suppose is what she said. Yeah. But I tell you what, guys, I tell you, I don't want to go into that. Just go and listen to it because anytime that I hear Megan speaking about those types of things, then it makes me emotional. And I'd rather not do that right now. So, yeah, but that is something that stood out. When when I was listening and so the reason why I paired the poem with this photo is because I could see Megan trying to maintain a certain level of dignity and yet here she is going through some of the worst emotional setbacks, in my opinion, than anything that she could have experienced since leaving Narnia, aside from, of course, losing an unborn child. But I'm pretty sure that was probably the worst of it. But this, aside from that, this whole experience with the funeral that feeling of deja vu and being trapped in the exact same scenario that you struggled to escape, that couldn't have been easy. And that's why I say it's very, very emotional to go over this kind of stuff. And so I don't want to go too deep into it, but I would just say that if you are so inclined, it would be worth it for you to go to the Spotify and take a listen to it for yourself. Again, Meghan has cautioned to protect your mental health. And if you feel as though these topics may um, be a little heavy for you on your lunch hour or whatever, then she said just skip it. So that is her caution, and I will offer the same. Okay. All right. It was that's what I thought it was Constance Wu. I thought it was Constance Wu. Thank you so much, Black Queen. I thought it was Constance Wu. I know uh uh is it Deepika? She was speaking about going on television in India and doing something very taboo, and that is talking about mental health. So yeah, I believe you're right, Black Queen. Thank you so much for that. You have thrown me a lifeline, Black Queen. Thank you. Again. I shouldn't say a lifeline, another lifeline. Thank you so much for that. Just home from the orthopedic doctor. Had a good checkup. Oh, this is very baby boomer relatable. Hello, everyone. I just got home from the orthopedic doctor. Had a good checkup on my foot. Is still recovering, but I can continue working for now. Excellent, Sonia Alexander, and I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, it is very baby boomer relatable news about orthopedic issues. Hmm. That would probably account for about half of us listening right now. My middle name is Epsom Salt. Let me see here. If you're going to hold, oh, okay. Well, let me keep going so we can get to that coronation stuff. So before we go any further, browse by emotional state. Find mental health resources based on how you can feel or what you are going through. A mental health crisis, stress, depression, anxiety, trauma, grief, relationship issues. So this is something that was added to the let me see, how would you get to this link? Let me think about that. But this was part of the archetypes. Um, and of course, leave it to the Duchess of Sussex to make sure that there are some helpful resources to help you get through whatever you may be feeling. And that is very important. So I'm glad that they. And then the other part of it right there, meditation, teletherapy, which of course is on the phone or video, and sleep is always good to get sleep. Exercise, like when I got up and ran 20 miles this morning, peer support, education, therapists, directories, and helplines. So all of these are tools or good advice, if you will, for ways to deal with whatever you may be going through. Even if you're just concerned about your mental health, it is worth bringing it up to a professional, to a friend, to your clergy, or whomever. It's a good place to start. And right there. So there are some telephone numbers right there. If you are in need of some help as a public service, I will give you those numbers. Crisis text line, that is 741-741. You could text that, right? And that is a crisis help for crisis helplines. And then there's the National Suicide Prevention, which is 800-273-8255. And then, of course, the Trevor Project for LGBTQ, which is 1-866-488-7386. Or you can text to start at 678-678. And then Veteran Crisis Line, which is 800-273-8255. And then you press 1. And so those are some resources that are available to anyone who needs it. So, whether or not you watch the archetypes or listen to the archetypes, if right now you feel as though you need some help or you're just even a little bit concerned, there's a good place to start is with these resources. All right, so let's move on then. Do we need, oh, you know what? Let me see what's next first. Oh, right here. Oh, so before we go to the coronation stuff, I have this from Serena Williams. Everyone should feel empowered to take care of their mental health without fear of stigma. In honor of World Mental Health Day, I'm giving away another free month of therapy through BetterUp. Go to betterup.com/Venus to give it a try. Hashtag sponsored, right? So that is another thing that is available if you are considering seeking some help. That is another thing that's available. And who better to say this than Venus in her own words? So, with that, let me go over to Venus.
World Mental Health Day, which means it is time to empower everyone to take care of their mental health, free from stigma. Along with my fellow tennis players, Francis and Taylor, I am partnering with BetterHelp to help address the mental care needs that so many of us have by giving away 3 million of free therapy. But we can't get the word out alone, so I'm inviting my fellow professional athletes from all sports, along with our friends in entertainment, music, and fashion, to join us in this effort by liking, engaging, or retweeting my post today. Head to the link in my bio to give it a try.
Thank
Today
you.
isn't about tennis, but it's an
Yeah,
important
yeah, yeah,
day
yeah,
for
yeah.
me.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Serena. All right, so there you go. And this is from, take a look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is a California sunset. Now, mind you, it was a bit overcast, so you can't really enjoy it at its best, but just a little peace break so you guys can think about a good space. And this is one of my favorite spaces is on the beach in California, enjoying the sunset, listening to all of the seagulls and all that kind of stuff. All right, next. So, I wanted to touch on this briefly. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it, but the Daily Mail, Fox News, among others, are, I guess, how do I put this? They're being very rude. They're being very evil by playing a what is reported to be a very intimate conversation with the president of the United States and his son, who is said to have suffered from drug addiction over the years, right? And so I don't know how they got a hold of this audio, but it is said or reported to be that of the president, Joe Biden, appealing to his son to get some help. They were trying to embarrass Joe Biden. They were trying to humiliate President Joe Biden. Joe Biden, who lost his other son due to a very rare brain tumor, likely brought on by those burn pits used in Afghanistan, which, or was it Iraq? It's a pretty toxic way to remove material from a military base. And so when they burn those materials, there has been a lot of cancer that has gone through the um, military community, and they attribute that to those burn pits. So Joe Biden actually has an executive order to eliminate those burn pits to save lives, but he lost his son, and so he's a very caring, um, very sensitive man. And yes, as a politician, he has been guilty of a lot of things, made a lot of mistakes. But I do believe that his heart is in the right place. And he's very proud of his family. He loves his family. And he's a person who doesn't try to hide his emotions. He is very open about the way he feels about people. And he deserves the respect as president of the United States, as they expect us to respect King Charles III or Liz Truss or anybody else that represents the United Kingdom. But these same outsiders, these same non-Americans, the Rupert Murdochs and Lord Nappy Heads and such, they routinely try to humiliate the president of the United States. Um, oh, wait a minute. Was that it? Let me see. I yeah, I think I was done with that. I think I was done with that. That was oh wait. I think my slides may be a bit out of order, or maybe not. You know what? I think there was one slide that I did not include, but yeah, I think I was done with that. I just wanted to touch on that. Oh, that's it right there. Somehow I skipped past this the first time through, but 2018 audio of Biden's voice to son Hunter. It's dad. I called to tell you I love you. I love you more than the whole world, pal. You gotta get some help. I don't know what to do. I know you don't either. And this is supposed to humiliate the president. I don't see how this makes him look any way but great as a father. But why, why was this even necessary? And then they get frustrated because most of the legacy media in the United States refuse to report um, something as personal as this. Yeah, so this is what I was looking for. I don't know how I passed this up uh, going the other way, but I did. But yeah, so that is what I wanted to just share with you guys is that I think that this is absolutely disgusting to try to humiliate the president of the United States, or even if it was just the man that lives next door or down the street, or the person that bags your groceries at the supermarket, whatever their position. I think this is just the worst of journalism designed deliberately to humiliate the president of the United States. And so the other day, someone said to me, they said, "Can you just talk about Meghan and Harry and not mention or say anything negative about the Prince and Princess of Wales or not mention anything about King Charles the Third?" No, I can't. I can't. I am petty. I cannot. I don't have it within me. I don't have it within me to see people that I care about hurt and not respond in kind. No, I don't. I don't have it within me. Sorry. But yeah, that was one of the comments that one of the moderators removed, and I do appreciate that. But um, no, I can't. I don't have it in me. I don't just sit back and watch people that I care for hurt and just absolutely say nothing. When that happens, that's when the sarcasm and the other things come out. And I'm just glad that it's limited to that. But this was designed to humiliate the president of the United States. Yeah. I'm glad you understand. I just I don't. Something just erupts inside of me and I'm just like, at that point the words come out and that's just the way it is. So, man, I looked at this and I'm just let me see. Yeah. How did I miss that? I mean, it was right there, but I I saw this and I'm just like, what are they doing? What is the point of this? They have been driving this, and I guess this is supposed to be the icing on the cake leading up to the next election. Is this the October surprise for the midterm elections to try to humiliate Joe Biden over having love for his son? I mean, this guy, if you guys don't know the story, Joe Biden's wife and daughter were killed in a car accident. I think someone T boned their station wagon, and Hunter and Beau Biden were both in the hospital. Joe Biden was sworn into the United States Senate at the bedside of his injured children. And at some point, he met someone who would later on uh, have the name Dr. Jill Biden. when he met Jill Biden, that really saved his life and saved his family. And much to Jill Biden's credit, Jill Biden has loved and cared for her stepsons as if they were her own. Jill Biden refers to herself as a military mom, as in those are my kids too. So I care about the Bidens, and I think that they're a great family. And I trust Michelle Obama's judgment enough of people that if Michelle Obama and Barack Obama, if they see the Bidens as an extension of their family, if they still have good relations even till today, when Joe Biden was about to lose his house, um, Obama actually loaned him money to, salvage his life as he knows it. And I just think it speaks volumes of him as a person. And to have a tabloid and some two-bit television network in the United States owned by Rupert Murdoch go after him like that, it's just absolutely disgusting. So, Connie Bomber, thank you, Connie, for the super sticker. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex and being so supportive to this channel as you have been for a long time. Greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much for being a member. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share about that. Now, let us cleanse our palates if we can. Angela Levin's book already getting a 35% price slash only after a week of sales. It might help to get the book into the top 300, maybe. I bet old girl is going through something, some going through some things. Laugh in certified flop. Um, the hate doesn't really sell. It doesn't really sell. It is a curiosity, unfortunately. It is a curiosity for a lot of people, but that particular brand of hate just doesn't sell. This book was destined to flop. The only thing that comes of these, well, actually, I should take it back. This is not a hate book. This is a lift up and celebrate Camilla, the queen consort. This one is not a particular hate book. This one is for celebration. This is to celebrate Camilla. And I'm sorry, every time I see any of those authors, the first thing comes to mind is hate. But yeah, this one is to celebrate Camilla. This is to uplift someone who has been known the world over as a home wrecker, someone who made Princess Diana's life a living hell, someone who deliberately conspired against Princess Diana. I mean, there's no alleged to it. I'm just going to say it. Someone who deliberately conspired against Princess Diana to make her life a living hell. Lauren Brown, I did I see that? I'm so sorry. I just where is that at there? I just saw that on my other screen. I'm scrolling back. Is that from yesterday or today? Wait. Yeah, that's today. I'm scrolling back. I'm so sorry I missed that. You had a super chat. There it is. Okay, Nadine talks with Angelina Jolie was enlightening. I missed that, Lauren Brown. I missed that. Nadine talks. Is that Nadine? The Nadine. What is her name? Nadine White, or is that some other Nadine? I am so sorry I missed that. I'm gonna have to look for it though. Thank you so much for telling us about it. So you guys look for Nadine Talks with Angelina Jolie. Thank you so much, Lauren Brown, and thank you for the super chat and for telling us about that. I'm so glad I caught that because I missed it. And let me see. Okay, so I saw this one, but I didn't see that one. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, and thanks for keeping us informed, Lauren Brown. I really really am grateful for that because I hate to say that without the super chats, I would miss a lot of stuff, but I guess that's what it's for, is so that important things won't be missed. And well, it was helpful because I would have missed it. But yeah, and I did slow down the chat, so but still you can't see everything. But yes, thank you very much. I am super super grateful for that. Nadine talks with Angela. I'm going to write that down because I do want to see that because I love Angelina Jolie. Let me. Okay. I made a note to myself because I want to catch that one. Is that a podcast? Maybe? But I will find it. I will find it. So, anyway, in the spirit of being a little shady and petty, I could have just, have shown you one image of. But I decided to be very petty and show you several images, several of my favorite images of Angela Levin with that weird, everything about her is weird. But yeah, I just decided I would show you if anybody can impact someone's mental health and hurt another person, this is someone I consider as ranking high on the charts is Angela Levin. Some of the most bizarre things that she has said, that could be a book by itself. Some of the conspiracies that she has perpetuated with her Instagram, not Instagram, but with her Twitter, the fact that she possibly, allegedly, have been in cahoots with some of the derangers, and a lot of their conspiracies is one for the record books. But what a vile individual, vile, vicious. Um, she said that her mother caused her great pain and that her mother referred to her as the devil child. I would say that she was just trying to sell a book when she said that, but seeing how she conducts herself, I'm going to say I believe it. I believe that she's all those things that her mother allegedly said about her. And of course, her mother did not say it directly. It is quotes from Angela Levin. So maybe she does that just to make people afraid of her or to try to explain away her negativity or whatever. But what an awful, awful person. Somebody that spent 15 minutes talking to Harry and made a whole career based upon that conversation. So let's take a look at it. The book is called Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, Angela Levin, From Outcast to Future Queen Consort. So, of course, this book came out before Queen Elizabeth died. And you can see right there, you save 35%. You can get the hardcover for just £12.99, which lets you know that it's, way down there. Hardcovers are usually far more expensive than that. And then, of course, you can see there bestsellers, 454 in books. Let me see, top 100 in books. So yeah, does that mean it ranks 454? I think that's just what it means is that the book ranks out of the top 100. Um, this book ranks 454. So I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of people who would love to have their books that high on the charts, but for someone who has access to broadcast television, who is, you know, a, what do you call it, visible on social media, someone who supposedly have a following. I suppose she has fans. Like, for instance, all the people that comment or view those hate channels, all of the people who follow Angela Levin and read her in the tabloids and such, if every one of those people bought a book, just imagine how many books she would have sold. If half of those people purchased a book, just think how much better off she would be. I wonder, is it Angela Levin or is it the subject of the book? Is it perhaps the fact that the book features the queen consort? I would say it's a combination of both. Nobody cares about one or the other. They're just not marketable. Who cares about either one of them? I mean, they're about as interesting as a box of prunes, I would suppose, or California raisins. Yes, I've seen California raisins that were more interesting, not more wrinkled, but more interesting than Angela Levin. So, but I tell you what, if I had to say something good about her, is she always seems to know when to cover her neck. That she does well. She deserves she deserves credit for knowing when to cover her neck. Is that a compliment or is that shady? I think that's a compliment. But yeah, so there you have it. She knows when to cover her neck. That's the best I can do. Angela Thomas says, Baron, I doubt her audience supports. If it's not hate related, they're probably not interested. Yeah, you know what, Angela, and I think that's very true. Unless she's perpetuating the hate, then what does she have to talk about? I mean, that really is her persona, is someone who is an agitator and someone who drives the hate narrative. So without those things, she really doesn't have much of a platform. If it was just dependent upon her writing, how far would she go with that? Probably not far at all. Okay, let's see here. Um, okay, so I'm looking for the subject of her book. Where is she at? Camilla. All right, so there we go. Let me go here. All right, so there is Camilla. Now, when I said a little while ago that I look at these people and the first thing that comes to mind is cult, 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 C-U-L-T, cult. Beaming. Queen Consort Camilla looks impeccably polished in a blue frock as she attends a dinner to launch the first ever Braemar Literary Festival. Queen Consort Camilla attends a dinner launching Braemar Literary Festival. King Charles III's wife, 75, oozed elegance in a blue long sleeve dress last night. The meeting to celebrate 3-day festival was hosted at the Fife Arms Hotel. Is that right? The Fife Arms Hotel? Huh. Now, let me see. What do I have outlined here? Oh, yeah. Beaming. That's beaming? Does that look like someone who's beaming, let alone impeccably polished? Look at that dress. I know Annie Bullard. Okay. I saved that screenshot where it says beaming queen consort. And then the next thing that was saved was the picture of her in this dress. And I said, wait a minute, I think I got the wrong photo. I said, I think I got the wrong photo. That can't be right. So then I had to search the internet just to make sure, that I matched the right photo with the right headline. And yes, that was it. That is Camilla impeccably polished and beaming and oozed with elegance. She's oozing elegance. Do you see that dress? Do you see that dress? That is that cult. It's a cult. This is a cult. This is what a cult looks like. When you could see someone in such a drab, and you know what? On the right person, that might look elegant, but on her, not so much. Oh, how, how, in what universe is she oozed elegance in this? This looks like something that you wear on Christmas morning when you stand there at the threshold with a cup of cocoa and you say, "What are you kids up to?" That's what that looks like, right? That is what you wear on Christmas morning when you go downstairs and the kids are running behind you. They push past you with their golden Labrador or whatever, and they all run to the Christmas tree with excitement. And of course, Grandma is wearing her velour Sears Roebuck's house dress or something. But she went to an event wearing this. And the Daily Fail had the nerves to say that she oozed elegance. Whatever she's oozing, it certainly wasn't elegance. As a matter of fact, whatever she's oozing, I wonder if any stain remover or or maybe an exorcist. That's what they need. Whatever she's oozing, I think they need to call an exorcist because that's the only way to get rid of it. What she's oozing is what came out of Linda Blair's mouth on the movie The Exorcist. That's what she's oozing. But it's not charisma. It's certain and oozed elegance in a blue long sleeve dress last night. Do they know we have eyes? I think you're right about that. I think you're right. I think somebody needs to do it. Somebody probably needs to call the fashion.
Police! 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 Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help!
Yes, somebody needs to call the fashion police because if that is oozing with elegance or just if that is polished, oh man, I think you would have to have just gotten out of prison to find that any type of temptation or whatever. But that's this is what happens when you make a deal with the devil. When you make a deal with the devil, you can get people to write stuff like that about you because otherwise, I don't know how that works. How does any of it work? As a matter of fact, I think somebody else said it best. Let me give you the quote.
Just don't get it. I don't get any of it.
What do you mean? You don't get what?
Yeah.
I just don't get it. I don't get any of it. I just don't get it. I don't get any of it. Right? Who does anybody get it?
I just don't get it. I don't get any of it.
I don't get any of it. Oh, I'm sorry about that, legs. Let me try it again. There we go. Does she have one foot? Does she have one foot? Bad version of Christmas Story. I think the other hoof is behind her. You know what? I didn't want to be cruel, but that photo that you see on the left, I thought that was Prince Charles' hand reaching in there, but that's actually her hand. I crimped the photo. I cut it. I cropped it rather, and you can't see the whole hand. But I tell you, that hand looks like it's made for a barroom brawl. I mean, just it's all jacked up looking, but I didn't use that as the main photo because I wanted you to get a clear view of that very impeccably polished and oozed with elegance frock she's wearing. Mm, velour. Oh man. Okay, let's see. Almer Andrews, super chat. Oh, thank you so much, Almer Andrews. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. And happy Tuesday to you. Uh-oh, didn't mean to do that. Let me see. I got too much going on right now. All right. And perfect. Okay. Is that working though? Yeah. All right. Perfection. Okay, so yeah, that is oozing with elegance per Daily Fail. Well, I mean, she's pretty tight with Lord Nappyhead, so and then of course Charles and Camilla did hire some former employees of the Daily Fail, so that helps when you want good coverage, right? So she's got that on her side. So I guess you shouldn't be surprised that she gets the positive press that she gets, even if she doesn't deserve it. Let me see here. Okay. All right. Just taking. All right. All right. That's not the one I need. Let me go back. I'm trying to find that other photo that I have shared many times. Is this the one? No, that's not it. But yeah, so she and Charles, they're very tight with the publisher of the Daily Fail. And so that helps when they are looking for good press. All right, so let me get back over here. Then I'll take a look at a few more of your comments before I continue. Let me see. I'm not even going to read that one out loud, but let me see. Oh man. I'm looking at some of these comments, but okay, I'll go with this one just for now. Just finished listening to Archetypes podcast, and all I can say is, wow, it gets better and better. Thank you so much for that. Let me see, Natheta Pre, thank you very much. Okay, and let me see. Some of the usual people on here, including a couple of the moderators, I'm not even going to touch those, but thank you so much for making me smile. Well, I have to say though, for the sake of her country, Camilla, the queen consort, just look at what she sacrificed. I mean, her career in music, right? It's not as though she hasn't sacrificed things. If it wasn't for her relationship with the future queen, she might still be on tour with the Spice Girls, right? So that's one of the things that she sacrifices, that she's no longer able, because of her, position, because of her role, she can no longer justify any music career. And then of course her film career, there was a time when she was in line for the French lieutenant woman, but they wouldn't allow it because they said she looked too much like the French lieutenant. So she looked too much like the French lieutenant, so they thought, even with the best lighting and such, that probably wasn't going to work, and so they reluctantly gave the role to Meryl Streep. I know I can't get past that myself. I mean, how do you pass up a Camilla when you got you know, but they did, so they gave the role to Meryl Streep. But at least when she auditioned, she went in character. See how she's got her head covered? So she really wanted that role, and she decided the best way to, get the part is to go in character. And so she did. She looked very mysterious and everything with her head covered. But again, the role was for the French lieutenant's woman, not the French lieutenant. So, um, oh, the shade. Oh, the shade. Let me see here. Baron, can you find a 75-year-old woman of color to do a match? Oh, Lynn E., I could probably find an 85 or 95-year-old woman of color to match up to Camilla and still not even come close to what the ravages of time and old secondhand tobacco. No, actually, first, I think she used to smoke, didn't she? I don't. But I thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Um, let's see here. And then, of course, there was that role of a lifetime, one that would have made her a cult favorite if she could have only have been cast in the movie 10 instead of Bo Derek. If only. But again, it just wasn't meant to be. So, oh man. All right, so let's talk about the coronation, right? King Charles III and his emotional support, Camilla, the Queen Consort, will be crowned on May the 6th at Westminster Abbey, Buckingham Palace, announced on Tuesday. The first coronation is that Britain? Let me see. In Britain, as if we thought it was someplace else, right? In Britain in 7 decades, and one that will be pared back considerably um, from the extravagant ceremony held for the Queen in 1953. So, yeah, they're going to do it. And didn't they just say the press had leaked that information? And then the palace went through all the trouble of saying, oh, don't believe everything you hear, only to find out that that's exactly what it is. So I'm not surprised that they're going to do it in June, right? It is, I'm not sorry, May. It'll be in spring. May is, the weather is very agreeable. If you guys remember, the Sussexes were married on May the 18th. So it is a beautiful time to be in Narnia or just about any place else in Europe at that time. Spring in Europe is beautiful. So that's when the occasion will take place. And oh, you guys, it's really happening. It is really, really happening. So remember, I said this, right? They're going to have the coronation. They've already had the funeral. If you guys go back, you'll notice that I said some time ago that they don't have much ahead of them. The only thing that is keeping some of these media outlets in such tight control is that the American networks and other networks around the world, they want to cover these events. And so this is going to be a television extravaganza, the coverage of this coronation. And they're going to repeat over and over again that we won't see anything like this, blah, blah, blah. What? Wait a minute, what? Archie's birthday? Wait, when is Archie's birthday? Is it May the 6th? Is that right? Is Archie's birthday May the 6th? Is that what you all are telling me? Let me see here. Because I keep seeing Archie's birthday. What? Old Spice. It does look like a house coat, doesn't it? It does look like a house coat. Let me see here. Wow. So it is Archie's birthday. I had no idea. I didn't connect the two. Oh man, anything to so that means that if the Sussexes were going to release a photo, which they likely do, well, I hope that won't stop them. Oh, and I wonder if Archie will go to the coronation. He may very well be there. That he may very well they may very well take Archie to the coronation. And I know you guys probably are not thrilled about that, but the if the Sussexes are going, then they are likely to take Archie to the coronation. Maybe. We'll see. He may still be too young yet. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's just what I'm thinking, is that forces him to bring the kids. Wow. Well, there you have it. Just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder than that. And I wonder if it's going to be the big bank holiday like they did for the Queen's funeral. How many days was it? 3 days off or something? Let me see. Yeah, that's a good point. They may not be invited. Maybe it's only for working royals, since they're going to pare it back, and announcing that it's pared back. Um, yeah. Oh, I hate this, because now we got almost what? How many months is that? We got all these months of will they, won't they? What, like 7, 8 months of it? Lord have mercy. I'm surprised it's not on the day of the Invictus games. Hmm. Well, that's that then. Oh, you hope somebody gives him a little candy? You hope somebody gives him some M&Ms? Is that what you're saying? So he can get all wound up and everything? Okay. Well, um, King Charles the First, the Second, and now the Third. King Charles the First of England was beheaded by his own people. Charles the Second ruled during a plague and the Great Fire of London. The world now awaits the reign of Charles the Third. And also showing his dorsal fin. Can you guys see that shadow behind William? That's his dorsal fin. William's dorsal fin is showing. Oh, didn't I just mention Angela Lansbury? Did she pass away? Oh no, I love Angela Lansbury. Let me check that out. Okay. I don't see anything about it. Oh, Angela Lansbury, Murder, She Wrote, and Beauty. And the B star dies at 96. Wow, I didn't know she was as old as the Queen. Wow. Angela Lansbury was a versatile actor who wowed generations of fans as Murderess Baker, uh, a singer, a singing teapot, a Soviet spy, and a small town sleuth amongst a host of characters and memorable roles. Yeah. Okay, so yes, that I guess it is true. I see it here. Angela Lansbury, 96. I liked her. I really did like her. She seems so like full of energy and youth and vigor her whole career. And I just couldn't even imagine her, being ill, let alone, I won't say the cliche. I thought she'd live forever, but it just seemed that way. Incredible. I guess because we haven't seen her in so many years. At least I haven't seen her regularly anywhere. Oh, it just popped up on my computer. Murder She Wrote, Angela Lansbury. Okay. Okay, so yesterday I made this thumbnail. My thumbnails can be so shady sometimes, can't they? I mean, I really go there. You got Charles with that rubbery face of his, and you got Camilla with all those things she's got. And then there's William looking much older than his age. And there's Kate without a filter because they love to filter her photos. And then, of course, beaming and shining and bright and just giving you the rays of the sun. There's Harry, and of course, uh, very kind, gentle soul, um, Princess Meghan. So there you go. Not too shady. And you know what? And there I go. Because guess what? I am so done, you guys. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for clicking on my channel. Thank you for watching Royal Sussex, and happy Tuesday to you. And I am now going to go and check for my donation list so that I can thank you all, just in case I missed you. But thank you all for supporting Royal Sussex. Okay. Oh, that's clever. All right. Okay, it'll be here soon. Was Sherry Ware on today? I think she was, right? Oh, maybe Sherry Ware wasn't here today. I don't remember saying hi to her. See what happens when you are so used to someone being kind to you like that. I totally missed it. Okay, I don't think she's on today. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Years ago, I bought Angela Lansbury book on Harry because I love Harry. Seeing the book now makes my blood boil for wasting money. You said Angela's, did I just say Angela Lansbury? Angela's book. Okay, let me do that again. Years ago, I bought Angela's book on Harry because I love Harry. Seeing the book now makes my blood boil for wasting money on Angela, whom I didn't know back then. I've thrown it away. Is thrown. I To throw it away is throwing away money. Well, in case you have, let's say you have a bed that is needs to be elevated, or perhaps a missing leg on a reclining chair or something. There's got to be a use for it. Or you can do like if you have like something that you need to package that is fragile. You could always do that, just like the lady that the doctor, the one that the pediatrician, the one that let's see, where is she at here? Yeah, you can do like her. You can shred everything. But yeah, I get your point. You don't want to waste the money. I understand. And you know what? Don't feel bad because who knew that Angela Levin was like that back in the day? You know what I mean? You had good intentions. You were trying to celebrate Harry, and you did. And of course, it's just unfortunate that Angela Levin is such a character. So you didn't do anything wrong. So don't feel bad about it. and it wasn't a waste of money because it just reinforced and your affection for Harry. So don't feel bad about it. What's that for cat litter? uh, yeah, don't feel bad. Anyway, thank you so much for the super chat. And again, God's child, don't feel bad. You were supporting Harry. You weren't buying the book for her. You were buying the book for Harry. I mean, I still keep my um, what is that account I have? My Netflix, and I don't even watch it, but I just keep it to support the Sussexes, for that extra added support for the Sussexes. And probably my contribution has been responsible for a blade of grass at their home, but whatever, big or small, I do it to support them. So, not a big deal. I mean, I just hate that you feel bad about it, but you did nothing wrong. Yes, Novi D. We spoke about that at the very start. There will be an award presented to the Sussexes. I wonder when that takes place. Do you guys remember? Because I looked at it earlier, and then I have moved on since then, and I don't recall exactly when that takes place. But I am happy for it. Very, very excited. Let me check out Brother Omid Scobie's page again. Okay, the announcement is for October the 11th. That's today. But does it say when they will present the award? Let me see. Invitation back in March. We were thrilled. The couple has always stood out for their willingness to speak up and change the narrative on racial justice and mental health around the world, said Carrie Kennedy, president of the John F. Kennedy Human Rights. Let me see. They embody the type of moral courage that my father once called one essential vital quality for those who seek to change the world and yield most painfully to change. But when is the occasion? I don't see when. Let me see here. Okay, so I don't know when they will present the award. Maybe that's coming up. I don't know, but I don't see an actual date to present the award. But I hope that it will be something where we can see the Sussexes. All right, you guys, thank you so much. December 6th? Really? How come I didn't see that? Let me see it again. Okay, I'm just looking at the press release here, but I don't see the actual date. But thank you. I'll look forward to that. December 6th. Huh. Okay. Well, thank you. You have been very helpful. 8 individuals led by Hacked Off Hugh Grant, and including the 7/7 London bombing survivor, David Beckham's father, currently have legal case specifically against the son. Did you guys hear about that? I didn't know about that. Omid had posted that 3 hours ago. That David Beckham's father has a case against the son? Is that right? The son is facing fresh allegations of phone hacking took place at the newspaper, including when the News UK chief executive, Rebecca Brooks, was editor. Rupert Murdoch's media company has always said illegal voicemail interception only took place at a now defunct News of the World newspaper, and no illegality occurred at the Sun. Yet in recent years, the company has, without any admission of liability, reached financial settlements with 3 individuals who made specific claims that the phone hacking took place at the Sun. Oh, wow. So this is, let me see, there are 8 additional son-only claims working their way through the legal system. The group is led by actor Hugh Grant, who has been joined by the 7/7 London bus bombing survivor John Tulloch, the jockey uh, Kieran Fallon, and David Beckham's father, Ted. The other individuals making the son only claim include Charlotte Church's mother, Maria George's best friend, agent Phil Hughes, Paul Glasgone's friend Jimmy Five Bellies, and Gardner, let me see, Tricia Bernal, the mother of the murdered stalking victim, Claire Bernal. Wow. Wow. You know what, guys? This is interesting. This is really interesting that it seems as though that people have decided to go after these tabloids. And so if this is happening now, who knows what else is coming down the pike? Well, you know what they say, when you get them down, put your foot on their throat. Wow, very interesting. Did not see that earlier today. One of these days, Meghan may invite Cardi B for a conversation about her experience with people. Huh. Okay. Maybe. Our Duchess is not a prude, that's for sure. God's Child, do you have a new membership and I didn't see that? Let me see. Yes, it did not come up on the StreamYard, but I do see it now that I'm looking at the other screen. So, God's Child, thank you so much for your membership of 6 months. I see that on my other screen now. Let me see. Please log me back in. My fault. I should write on chat more often. Love you all. Thanks for the comments. Much love to you and Baronets. Log you back in. God's Child, what happened? Are you not able to I don't understand actually. But yeah, if it's something that I could do to fix it, I definitely will. All right. I mean, I'm looking at it. You should be okay, but yeah, if you're having trouble, I'll see what I can do about it. Okay. You guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex, and we are done for today. Remember, Archetypes, new episode is out, so please go and check it out. It is some very heavy topics, but you may actually, I guess, learn something new or something of that effect. We'll see. Okay. And so at this point, if you will, the last word of the day. Let me see. I think she can't comment in the chat. So God's Child can't comment, or what's going on with that? I mean, if there's something I can fix, let me know. But I mean, I can do it right now, perhaps. Let me see. So I will address it right now. How's that? Okay, let me see. Let me see. Well, let me see. please log me back in. My fault. I should write on chat more often. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna fix it right now. I there is a way to remedy this, and I'm going to see if I. It won't let me do that though. Okay, so maybe I guess I shouldn't be on while I'm trying to do it, but later on I will see if I can fix it somehow. And then it should be okay. Oh, you know what? No, you are already. Yeah. Whatever it is, that's why I can't do anything, because you're already, you know what I mean? You're already in that part of the thing where I'm trying to fix it, but it's already fixed. So, yeah, unfortunately, it is nothing that I can do. So I don't know what happened, but I don't know, try to refresh or something like that. But yeah, that thing that I do to fix it is already fixed. So let me see. Let me see. I sent you a reminder if you can't. Yeah. Well, actually, I just looked. Lydia is fixed already. That way to fix it, I just saw she's already there. So if that doesn't work, then I don't know what else could possibly remedy that. But yeah, the only thing that I could do to fix it is already done. So I'm really sorry, but sometimes it's not on this side of things. It could be something else. And I have to tell you guys, the other day, YouTube somehow would not let anybody monetize the video, right? And so I won't bore you with the details, but they actually had to fix something with the software so that you know that it would remedy that. So sometimes it could be something in the software that I can't do anything about, but what I could do just now, I just tried to do it and it didn't seem to make a difference. So I hope that it works out. Let me see here. Okay, Faith Miller says, yes, I am 4-month member, but I need to wait out the subscriber time frame to comment, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Honestly, I don't. To comment? And the only way you're able to comment is with a super chat? That's not right. I don't know. I'm sorry I keep saying that, but what I'm really doing is I'm just thinking, trying to figure out what could possibly cause that to happen, and nothing comes to mind. So, but okay, I'll try to do something with that later. I will uh I will see if I can fix that. So maybe if I'm not able to do it for both of you, I could at least try yours. But I'm pretty sure God's Child's thing has already done what I can do for that one. But I will try it again later anyway. Claire Kane, hello. Thank you for being here. Okay, you guys. So I am done. Thank you all for being here again. And if you guys do have trouble connecting or chatting or something like that, I promise I will do my best to fix it if I can. And by the way, Faith Miller, thank you so much for the super chat. And I'm sorry if that's the only way you've been able to comment, but again, I will try to fix that. And thank you for being a member and for watching Royal Sussex. Gee, that's weird though. I hate that that's a problem. Let me see. You can be a member without subscribing. You can be a member without subscribing, maybe? I don't know, Kathy. That's an interesting question. I'm not sure. I mean, I would think that you would have to be a subscriber to be a member. Speaking of subscribers, let me take a look because wait, I don't want to do that. Let me go here. That's Godchild. That's Faith Miller. All right. And those are the ones I'm going to look at later. See if I can't remedy. But yes, just 22 subscribers away from 28,000. Just 22 subscribers away from 28,000. Shut the front door. Just 22 subscribers away from 28,000. So anyway, I'm guessing maybe by the end of today, maybe not. I mean, it would be cool, but if not, it's all right. All right. So, all right, there we go. Last word of the day. Thank you, Iris Timonia. Peace and blessings to you all. Thank you so much for saying that. That is absolutely beautiful. Wow. Mama Bub, you said it happened to me before too. One day I can comment, the next day I cannot. Only comment on super chats. Mama Bub, I don't know why that happens. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I don't know why those things happen like that. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I don't know what that is. But yeah, maybe it's just something with YouTube. Okay. Huh. All right. Anything else, you guys? Black Queen says, Baron, Miss S is having issues with Super Chat. When was the last one you received from her? I don't know. I haven't seen any from her. At least not today, I don't think. I mean, I could look at my list from Sherry Ware from like yesterday or something like that, but I don't have a list today. Usually I only have a list when Sherry Ware is on. But let me see here. I can take a quick glance. Now, is it the super chat or is it the membership? Okay, Miss S. I see right here there was a super chat on another day, right? So I did receive one that day. I think like maybe 2 or 3 days ago. So yeah, I did receive that one. And again, I'm just like taking a glance at the list that Sherry Ware was nice to make, which is I'm glad she does that because at least I have a way to check on that. But yeah, so I do see that one. So yeah, I do have that one, but I didn't see one for today, and I don't have a list for today, so I couldn't tell you. But yeah, I did receive one though. Oh, and by the way, thank you, Black Queen, for your super chat to tell me about the super chat. Thank you. Oh man, I'm confusing myself now. Tell 20. Oh, how sweet. Tamikia Green says, tell 28 of your family, friends, and neighbors about Royal Sussex and tell them to subscribe so we can get that 28,000, right? Okay, let me check and see. It is I'm gonna yep, it is 27,978. That's okay. I mean, it'll happen by the end of the week, I'm sure. And maybe even by the end of the day. But yeah, it's been very good for subscribers lately. All right, so I think we're done. That looks like a close to me. Oh, Cookies and Cream says, I hope all these lawsuits against these lying, racist, corrupt tabloids bring much needed reform, oversight, and legislation. These tabloids have too much power. That is so true. Okay. Yeah, well, I would say that if you go through the YouTube, I mean, if you use the icon for the YouTube for the super chats, I mean, it's pretty reliable. It's not like you would go to like a another page or something to do it. So it could just be like some type of glitch in the system or something. But yeah, it is worth checking though, just to make sure. But anyway, I appreciate it, and um for the effort just the same. But subscription for 7 months, please fix my membership will be accepted. Alma Andrews, you said I've been trying to get a membership, monthly fees. I've been subscribed for 7 months. Please fix my membership. Will be accepted? I don't know how I could fix that though. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know how I could fix that. I mean the memberships, that is something that is left up to the the YouTube. And as I said the other day, my monetization was not working, which is weird, but when they do that, so I put a video on and the video would not monetize and I couldn't monetize it till the next day. Now, that would be really bad if that was like a video that got like a million views and I was unable to monetize it. So sometimes there are like things that happen with the YouTube, even though it seemed like it's just a computer program, but it is very complex in with the software, and sometimes things just don't work. Uh, what need to shut down these hateful anti-Meghan channels and leave positive channels alone. Yeah, cookies and cream. If you remember some time ago, the every time we would post a video, and I remember Ann spoke about that some time ago, where as soon as you post it, the first thing that happens is they won't monetize it. And so then you have to appeal, please monetize my video. And almost always is yes, they will monetize it. But while you're waiting for them to approve it, you're losing money because those first hours is when you get the views. So they don't give you anything back for what you've lost. And if you edit a video, let's say you spend 8 hours editing a video, or sometimes you can spend 2 days working on an edited video, and you only get compensated for the first like day that is up. If you're not able to monetize that video, it's just like a waste of productivity. But that does happen sometimes to the content creators, and it's really nothing you can do about it. They don't compensate you for any lost revenue. Okay, so at least somebody got the smoke signal. It is now only 21 subscribers away from 28,000. So if you are a deranger, hate listener, or something like that, and every day you listen in to Royal Sussex so you can figure out how much you can't stand me, please hit that subscribe button. You guys know who you are. I know at least there's one person on Twitter who has been trying to get this channel shut down. Please, rude, mean, evil person on Twitter, please hit that subscribe button. And you know who you are. Please hit that subscribe button. The person who takes those screenshots and send it to the media and stuff like that, please hit that subscribe button. The person who has probably recorded me making fun of the emotional support queen consort, if you just hit that like button, I'm not going to do anything for you, but you will help this channel a lot. And then you'll have some place to go hate. So just do it. Oh, man. I've watched channels that well, not on YouTube, but I have to tell you guys, I used to watch, well, not watch, but I used to listen to Rush Limbaugh all the time. I didn't really believe anything that he said, but and I thought he was an absolute pig, but I did listen to him on the car radio on the way to work all the time. So it's a lot of people that, like, for instance, some of the most right wing, hateful people. Um, I'm not really persuaded in any way by their conversation, but it doesn't stop me from like watching or whatever. So I understand how it is. I've been trying to become a member as a subscriber for 7 months, but would like to be come a member. Alma Andrews, I don't know how that's not happening for you then. That is weird. So is it a matter of the membership link? Miss Caffey, what are you talking about Rush Limbaugh? Yeah, I did. And I'll tell you who else I've watched before. What is his name? Alex, what's the guy that with the Sandy Hook thing? Alex Jones. I have watched Alex Jones before. And he would say like the most bizarre stuff, but like a conspiracy theory or something like that. A lot of those conspiracy theories, I don't believe the stuff that they say, but I guess maybe I'm amused and entertained by the crazy stuff that they say, but I I don't believe it. A lot of those things like that. I mean, I love a good conspiracy theory. I like to see how people try to make their case, but it doesn't make me believe in like the most bizarre things like sure, the queen was a reptilian, a space alien, right? And they say it with such conviction. That fascinates me. I don't know. Maybe I was hate watching Black Queen. I can't say. Maybe I was hate watching. I don't know. But like I could not get through an episode of Fox News. That would be way too much. That's way too much for me. And let me see who else. It's a few of them that would trigger me too much. But I guess the ones that are the most improbable and the most ridiculous, those are the ones that are probably that are easier to tolerate. But yeah, and I only look at it as being a form of entertainment. I don't believe most of that stuff. Like Lady C, I couldn't get through an episode of Lady C to save my life. And let's see. I haven't seen a Sean Neal. I haven't got through a whole. Is it Neil Sean or Sean Neal? Whichever it is. That guy upsets me so much that I couldn't even. I can't get through about a minute of him. Yeah, I couldn't do any of the Sussex hate channels. Let me see. What's that? Hi, Baron. You watch? I'm sorry. Watch you and all the squatties every day here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Love you all. Be blessed. Thank you so much, Alicia Sykes. I appreciate that. Let me see. I do too. Yeah, exactly, Big Mama. You want to know how the other side is thinking. It's interesting to see how they try to explain stuff. And it really confirms, I think, exactly how ridiculous they are. So yeah, some of those people, I mean, I don't hate anybody for that matter, but I do sometimes hate watch certain people that I find interesting. And Rush Limbaugh, I just thought he was I thought he was funny. Um, as long as he wasn't like, you know, saying certain things about certain people, but um yeah, I thought I thought of you this oh, I'm sorry, Tash Mac, let me do this. Thank you, Big Mama. Baron, I thought of you this morning. I saw a beautiful brown Mini Coupe that had the words Chocolate Thunder on the back door. Woo! All right. Okay. All right. Which reminds me, I still haven't installed my pole in my living room yet. So whenever I get that pole attached to the floor and ceiling, I'm gonna put on a show for you guys. Trust me, the thigh high boots and all. So oh man, but thank you, Tash Mac. Yes, that was my name I used as an exotic dancer. Chocolate Thunder. Get them dollars ready. Let me see. Make it rain. Oh yeah, you know what? Lady C is just. I couldn't get past the grift of it all. You know, that wouldn't be that's too much because it's just it's certain some of them are just too ridiculous. And when it's when they talk about someone that I care about, that would make it tough. If they're talking about someone I don't care about, then I'm like, okay, interesting, but I don't believe you. But Lady C with all of that, I was at a party and someone at the party said that they overheard someone who used to work with the person at the party. I mean, there's so many degrees of separation between the story that she's telling and what she's trying to pass off as a reliable source. She is a huge gossip, and that one I just could not bother with. What's that, Lydia? I'm sorry. Let me see. 2 Corinthians 6:14. Stay away, Baron. No hate watching. Oh man. I don't know, but like Alex Jones, and okay, full disclosure, I haven't looked at Alex Jones in about 3 or 4 years, but I used to watch him get. He would yell and get upset, and then he started peddling those herbs and vitamins and stuff like that. And I did not think it was funny or amusing or anything like that, but I watched because he would come up with these ridiculous conspiracy theories, right? And just like some of the videos I've seen on YouTube, it's interesting to me to see how they try to make their case. But I don't know why that's maybe it's just I maybe it's me trying to have something to dissect or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, there's a few of the weirdest programs that I've watched with people that have almost zero credibility about most things. And aside from just being a curiosity, I you know I've watched them. And then there's just some people that cause my blood pressure to go up. So Lady C is one. I would say that I'm going to say this one more time. Is it Neil Sean or Sean Neil? I can never remember which one it is. Is Neil Sean? Right? Anyway, I can't go far with him at all. But he does a good Neil Sean, okay. He does a good job of making himself look like he's um out on the streets of London and he just got this big scoop or something. Super clever. That is super clever. But the stuff that he says, and I guess the way he says it, as though he's this serious journalist or something like that, is what gives him so much credibility with people. But so it's Neil Sean. I got to remember that Neil Sean. But yeah, I can't stand that guy. So Neil Sean, Lady C, and just about any of the hate channels. And then what about River? The River guy. The River guy, the one that looks like he's transitioning. He's just weird. He's weird. I think I watched maybe a couple of him about a year ago. It only took the one to realize that he is well, he loves Lady C, right? And if it wasn't for all the I would even think, is that Lady C? But no, Lady C's not as smooth as that, so no. Well, Black Queen, I guess my personality is pretty placid most days, and so I don't know, certain people, when I just recognize what they're doing and everything, I guess that's what fascinates me, is the way that they try to build an audience or make a case. I guess that's what fascinates me, is just to see them try to um, program people to think that they're credible. So yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but yeah, it's quite a few people that I could never see myself going over to their way of thinking or finding them credible. Like, I used to watch Bill Maher, but I stopped watching him because he seems too aligned with tearing down certain people, and it's like he has all of these things that he points out as problematic for the Democrats and for the left wing and all that kind of stuff. But it seems to me like he's doing the work for the other side, right? So whatever credentials that Bill Maher had as someone that I would think was like-minded for myself, all of that is gone now. So I don't watch Bill Maher anymore. Um, this is the person who made a donation. He claims that he donated $1 million or $2 million for Barack uh, Obama's campaign, and I'm just like, well, where's that person today? So Alma Andrews, you say, Baron, I cannot comment as a subscriber, but no option for membership. No, so I can comment as a subscriber, but no option for membership. Well, I mean, I will put the link for the membership again, and maybe if you take the link from here and see if you can make it work, I'll do that. But otherwise, I don't know of any other way that I could remedy that. So I'll do that now. And excuse me, hopefully that will work for you. Okay, let me see. Where do I find membership? Membership. So at the top of like if you go to the Royal Sussex homepage, like if you go to YouTube and you go to home, and you'll see, if you scroll to your right, oh, you know what? I can kind of see that if you're using a cell phone, maybe you don't see the membership on your phone. That part at the top, you may have to slide that over to find it. But I will try to help you with that right now. And I appreciate you going through the effort, because this must be quite a pain to have to do it like this, but I will do this. I am going to switch accounts, and then I'm going to go to Royal Sussex, right? And I'm going to go and look for membership myself. And if I can find it like that, then perhaps you can as well. Let me see. Okay. Oh, okay. You know what? All right, I'm looking. I'm looking right now. And it says join. Now I'm on a PC right now, so maybe that's why. And okay, so let me go. All right. I think I got this. So I go here and I don't got it. I don't got it. You know what, Alma Andrews? I can see why this might be kind of weird because I'm having trouble with this myself. All right, so I'm going to try this then. I'll put that there, that link. And then I'm going to try to click on that link myself and see where it goes. Yeah, I'll see what happens when I do that. Wow. So yeah, I could see that this could be a problem. You have opened my eyes to something because I wouldn't have known about this had you not said anything. Huh. Okay. Well, so I'll do this and then I will put that at the top of the chat. Nope. Oh, wait. All right. I think I got this now. Yeah, Alma Andrews, are you using a phone? Or are you using a PC? Now, if you're on television, of course, if you're watching it on television, I don't think that you can do anything with that. So I just clicked on the link I just shared, and that takes me to the home page. And then from the home page, if you look at the top, maybe it says join for members, right? To join, to get a membership, maybe you have to go to join, because on the PC it says join. So yeah. Other than that, I'm not sure. Let me see. I'm already subscribed to myself, so I can't do that. Ha! Wait. I think I got it. Nope, I don't got it. Oh wow, they got it discounted $249. Oh, that's interesting. It's a $249 discount. They took 50% off. They're marking me down. Oh my God, they have marked down Royal Sussex from $499 to $250. Yes, you guys, I have been marked down. Should my feelings be hurt? They have marked me down. Is that the state of my appeal nowadays, that I have been marked down half price? Should I be offended by that? Oh, I have, yes, Lydia, they have put me on sale. They have put me in the half off basket. Seriously, it is half price for Royal Sussex. They are marking me down. If you buy a membership today, it only costs $2.49. I was already a bargain at $4.99. How dare they? How dare they? Oh man, I am being marked down. I mean, okay, I may be over 50, but making allowances for wear and tear. I still got it. I still got it. How dare they? Yeah, I might have a little bit of a gimpy leg, and maybe I tend to salivate a lot when I'm talking, but I'm a human being. Yes, they have marked me down, Carolyn Tubbs. I'm in the bargain basement bin. I just saw that. It says right here. It says right here, where is it? That for okay, 50% off first month membership promo applied. How dare they? It's already a bargain at $4.99. I didn't even ask for them to mark me down. They just did it. Alma Andrews, I wouldn't have known about this had I not gone over here to look, but I have been marked down for the first time in my life. You can get me at a discount. Oh, the humanity. Next thing you know, I'll be bruised and reduced. I mean, yeah, maybe I don't have as many teeth as I used to have. Maybe sometimes I get that popping sound, but what is that they said in the movie Elephant Man? I am a man. I am not an animal. Oh, wow. 50% off. Right now, you can have Royal Sussex 50% off. Well, maybe they see something I don't. Oh, wow. Yes, I'm a little nearsighted, but who isn't? So much for my appeal these days. But I tell you what, I have beautiful cheekbones, right? And gorgeous skin. Finally, I'm not in puberty anymore. So I mean, I'm not to be had for the price of a cocktail, that's for sure. Just for the first month, Baron, you're still top shelf. Oh, thank you, Lydia. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was just shocking to see that I have been reduced. Oh, man. Oh, I guess they know a cheap set of goods when they see one, huh? Here I am thinking I'm just like a piece of prime steak or rib or something like that, and they have marked me down. Just goes to show you never know. I wonder who else has been marked down and they're not aware of it. I mean, how much do you give for a Lady C nowadays? Bet they marked her down. I mean, you would think at $4.99, I don't even have those other levels of membership. Mine is just $4.99, and they marked that down. Seriously, it's already $4.99. That's as low as you could go. That's the starter rate.
What do you mean? You don't get what?
Yeah. I don't get why we're so obsessed with these humans. But I just don't get it. I don't get any of it. I don't get any of it.
I don't get any of it. I just don't get it. Let me see. Baron, membership for 3 months. It's been, let me see. Aaron, I went on your website to membership for 3 months. It's been something. I'm sorry, Carolyn. I'm not sure I understand that one. Let me see. They changed me months. Really? I'm sorry. I'm not sure I get that one either. They charge me $5.40 a month to be a member and subscribe. Really? So is the 40 cents tax or something like that? I don't know how that happened. Maybe it's just like a handling fee or something. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Or maybe there's like a something another type of charge for a different state or something, or maybe another country. Maybe that's what it is. All I know is Royal Sussex is a bargain at $4.99. They can't give away Lady C. Taxes, Kathy G says. Taxes. Okay. All right. 20% off. Well, I mean, that's better than 50% off. Okay, maybe I'm going up in value. It's been, let me see. It's been takeout on Patreon. Did I do something wrong? Did it on the phone? It's been okay. It's been taken out on Patreon. I don't know, Carolyn Soares. Patreon is I don't really go on there that often. So yeah, the Patreon I can't really say 40 cents tax. Okay. Taxes. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm glad we're having this conversation about the things because I guess it's a lot of stuff that I wasn't aware of. Yeah, markdown, cheap price. Well, I mean, I still got my looks. I still got my looks, whatever that is. Okay, you guys, I am going to do this. Um, oh, okay. Is that so? All right. I'm sorry. I was just trying to do something here. Okay, guys, are we good? Dara Edgehill says, Baron, one of the memberships I got is during the sale, but after the promotion month, the rest of the time is the regular price until I cancel. Okay. So maybe they've been marking these down and I'm just not aware of it. All right, so that's just the first time I've ever seen that. See, I logged off and then I went and looked at the memberships like that. And when I, did that, that was the first time I'd ever seen the discounts. But okay, well, whatever works. I'm trying to think, what did I just get a membership? Oh, I know what it is. The car wash, $5 for the first month, and then I think it's $25 a month after. So I did a membership at my car wash to get the first month free. And guess how many times I've gone for that first month? That month that the day that I signed up, and I ain't been back since. Haven't been back over there since. No, Lydia. You know what though? It takes me a long time to even look at anything in the inbox. So I probably got the email and didn't look at it. I tell you, if somebody tries to send me a bogus email, they're sending it to the wrong person. It might be a year before I actually even notice it's there. I tend to let messages pile up like crazy. Let me see. Oh, what's that? Or maybe it was to deflect from the Cambridges. Either way, they are already using Archie's birthday to highlight the coronation. Oh, legs! I didn't think about that. Oh my God, that's sick, isn't it? So, in order to make sure that people pay attention to the coronation, they're going to have this running conversation about how the coronation coincides with Archie's birthday. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, Reba Henderson, that's something to consider. A lot of people may have been trying to get a membership with Royal Sussex and haven't been able to do it. I didn't think about that. Huh. Well, that is something to consider. Hadn't thought about that. So, but sometimes these social media platforms, they're not so user friendly like the StreamYard. Sometimes some things with the StreamYard just don't make good sense, but is actually the better of all the services that you can use like that. And it's not great, but it's better. So yeah. Life ain't easy for the content creator sometimes. Okay, you guys. Anything else? Anybody? They will claim Prince Charles did it to honor his much loved grandson. Those people are sick, yeah. Yeah, there are no accidents. They do this stuff on purpose. Hmm. Oh, okay, I know what I was doing. They moved it to Archie's birthday. YouTube is beginning to get on my last nerve. I'll probably be blocked. I hope it doesn't come to that, Alma. I really do. I hope it doesn't come to that. Is there a YouTube management? How do you complain about their tactics? J Matt, there is actually a way that you can do a well, I know for the content creator, I have actually used their online chat to sort out things. Like the other day when I could not monetize, and I mean every video, there was no monetization, and they fixed it, and then they sent out a letter explaining that it was a system wide problem, and that it wasn't just me or a couple people, but it was everybody. And there's a lot of people who don't even know that situation happened, and I only noticed it because I was just verifying that my video was being monetized. And had I not looked, I would have assumed that the video was monetized, even though it wasn't. So let me see. Yeah, like right here it says, Looks like you've been emailing us about ad monetization issue over the weekend. Thank you so much for reaching out to, reaching out and for your patience. We worked to fix it. Good news, the ad monetization issue is fully resolved, and that was October 10th. So, yeah, that just happened the other day with the YouTube. So, just imagine that you look, and how many videos do I have? Almost 750 videos. And all the monetizations were, it wasn't that it was switched off, but there was no icon for it. No icon for like 700 and what, however many videos I have. And there was no icon for monetization. And that lasted for maybe 6 hours. Yep. So that kind of stuff does happen. Sometimes they do kind of mess up stuff. Okay. All right. So it looks like you guys are just chatting amongst each other. Well, I'm going to go lay down for a little while. And when I come back, I'm just kidding. But okay, so I'm going to get going, you guys. Let me see. Yeah, but this thing about Archie's birthday, I wonder if they're going to mention that in the tabloid media. Yeah, you guys know that's the whole point of it, is so that the tabloids can get a chance to build up all that suspense about Archie's birthday and the coronation at the same time. Yep, as suspected. Oh, yeah, I see it right there. King Charles' coronation will be at Westminster Abbey on Saturday, May 6th. Monarch and Queen Consort Camilla both be crowned in ceremony lasting just 1 hour on Harry and Meghan's son Archie's 4th birthday, but there's no promise of a bank holiday. Oh my God, they are animals. They are animals. Wow. Already the marketing of Archie's birthday and the coronation has begun. I just looked at Daily Mail. I was curious to know if that's exactly what they were going to do, and that's exactly what they've done. And so for the next few months, there's going to be this big deal about Archie's birthday and the coronation on the same day. That is one way to get people to watch. How slimy. And I mean, it didn't even take them 5 minutes to figure that out. It didn't even take them 5 minutes. And wait, and in the story, when you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a picture of Archie. There's a picture of Archie and, you know, the Christmas card picture. And then there's the picture of them when they brought Archie out for the first time. Isn't that something? Oh my God. They are hijacking a child's birthday to trick people into watching the coronation. Whatever works, I suppose. Whatever works. Wow. First, the Queen dies during the Sussex fall rollout. No connection, I'm sure. And now Archie's birthday has been hijacked by those old pensioners. Charles and Camilla. It's an insult to pensioners to call them that. But yeah, a child's birthday has been hijacked for the coronation. That is the only way to trick people into watching it. And the Daily Mail has a big headline reminding you that it's Archie's birthday. They highlight they have it said. I mean, how do you make the coronation about Harry and Meghan? They have just made this Harry and Meghan's coronation. You do know that, right? It says King Charles's coronation will be at Westminster Abbey on Saturday, May 6th. Monarch and Queen Consort Camilla will both be crowned in a ceremony lasting just 1 hour on Harry and Meghan's son, Archie's 4th birthday, but no promise of a bank holiday. I don't have words. I know. I know. I don't have words. I don't have words. So, on Archie's birthday, there's going to be the world's biggest dog and pony show. They managed to upstage the Queen's funeral with Harry and Meghan. Now they are going to upstage the coronation using Archie's birthday. It says Harry and Meghan's son's Archie's 4th birthday. I mean, if you're going to do that, they should at the very least say Prince Archie's birthday. And you know what? From now on, I'm going to refer to him as Prince Archie because he is a prince. Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Prince Archie. On Prince Archie's birthday. Not Meghan and Harry's son, but Prince Archie's birthday. I wonder what Camilla will wear. You think she'll go in there polished and what was the other words they used? You think that's what's going to happen? On Prince Archie's birthday? Right, HRH, Prince Archie of Wales. Thank you, Amy Andrews. HRH, His Royal Highness Prince Archie. Oh, okay. Alice Turnage, thank you so much for becoming a member of Royal Sussex. Wow, and I saw this on the StreamYard, which is unusual because that almost never happens. Very cool. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated, I assure you. Yes, thank you so much for your membership. Huh, okay. Wow. Okay. So yes, whoever said that, I'm still on. I was about to leave, but somebody told me something about Archie, and now I'm still here. I'm still here trying to sort things out. Oh, those people, they just make me sick. Do you hear me? Sick! They just make me sick. Okay, Legs. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here, and they have hijacked. What time? How long have I been on here? Okay, yeah, it's almost been 3 hours, you guys. So I'm fixing to go. Hi, Give Love. Peace and love to everyone in the chat. Oh, thank you, Give Love. Very thoughtful. Oh, thank you, Sonia Johnson. I appreciate that. Florida Evans on Good Times wore a robe like that too. Ain't we lucky we got 'em? Good times, yeah. Oh yeah, I could imagine. I'm sure they didn't ask permission. I'm sure they didn't ask permission. Like, we know it's Archie's birthday. Do you mind if we crash with a coronation? Those people are eating, sleeping, and drinking, thinking about Prince Harry and his family. They are stumbling drunks. That is so true. They got Sussexes on their mind. Yeah. Yeah, that really stinks, but they are going to hijack that child's birthday for the coronation. I mean, they could have that coronation any day. So I guess if they're doing it Saturday, I guess they have no intentions of a bank holiday for sure if they're doing it on a Saturday. No need for the day off. Hmm. Well, I guess that's that then. We nothing we could do about it. Hey Sean, I don't think I said hi to you all day. Harry, uh-oh. Okay, I'll take that later. Show up to use Archie for publicity. Yeah, Sean, that is so true. This is all so contrived. It's a setup. It is a setup, but who knows? Maybe they'll get there and just ask Harry, "Do you want it or not?" Maybe they'll try to crown Harry when they get there. So that way William can go and do the stuff that he really wants to do. Kate can go back to bed. Wouldn't that be a surprise? Anyway, okay, you guys, thank you so much. I am going to Ginger Avenger. And since we have had such a lengthy after show, I won't come back after Ginger Avenger. I'll go and make some lunch. And oh, I got to return this phone call too. So, wow. It's too much for my mind to process right now. It's just too much for my mind to process. Hi, Marcy Foreman. So Archie has to share his birthday with Coronation for the rest of. Oh God, yeah, yeah. Well, let me see. Ascension Day is the day the Queen died, so I don't think they celebrate the anniversary of the coronation. And also, let me see. Trooping the Colors is in June, so that'd be like probably a month later. Yeah, so I don't think that there'll be any like connection. Yeah, I don't think there'll be a connection. They don't. The Ascension Day is when they celebrate the day or acknowledge the day that the sovereign has become king or queen. But there won't be any connection to Archie's birthday thereafter, unless I don't know. Maybe they'll schedule somebody's wedding for Archie's birthday. Let me see. Just expose how petty he is toward a child, that they will be all about Archie. Well, it's going to be a big campaign to get people to watch, that's for sure. They're going to use Archie to build up the big drama, a big royal family drama about the coronation. Yeah, they're going to use that kid for that reason. This child, this child, they're going to use him to get people to watch the coronation. I'm just trying to let that sink in. I am truly repeating it to myself so that it might sink in, but that appears to be the situation. Let me see. So Harry's birthday was ruined by. Oh, that's right, C-Mac. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, the Queen died for his birthday. Well, near his birthday. Now the coronation. They'll do anything for attention. Okay, you guys, I am going to Ginger Avenger, and then I am going to skedaddle. Thank you all for being here. Love you guys so much, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex.
Thomas, I wanted to ask you about these vile individuals who refer to themselves as the Sussex Squad.
So I come to my dad's house and start going through it, and I look on YouTube, and my God, I see the Sussex Squad and the Royal Sussex page on YouTube and the things they post, and that's where I found that disgusting video making fun of my father just because he's going to the Jubilee. I mean, and if you look on the Royal Sussex page on YouTube, you're going to see exactly whose it is. It's definitely Meghan Markle. And if it's not her personally, she's definitely paying somebody to do it.
Which is really so sad. The people with the hate channels, they have like, especially Lady C. As far as I'm concerned, that's a hate channel. And Lady C routinely gets some huge numbers of people who wake up with this desire to hate. I don't understand that. The Fox network here in the US, it's not as though they have all right, you guys. I guess that's it. The so-called Sussex Squad. Tell me, what do you know about this Sussex Squad? But yeah. So there's a couple things. Let me get back over here. Yes, Sonia Johnson, I did that myself. That's a dude. Hello, that's a dude. That's no lady, that's a dude. Oh, cookies and cream. Well, yeah. Who knows? They may not want to go. They may not want to go. Maybe all of those connections ended with the Queen. It would be a setup. And then, of course, Ford Fiesta. Oh, my God. Yeah, don't go. You're right about that, because I don't want to see that performance of Ford Fiesta again. But then again, I don't want to give them the satisfaction of having gotten away with anything either. Uh-huh. Yeah, oh God, they use the Sussexes. They really do. They use the Sussexes. Did you guys see my other thumbnail I made with Charles, Camilla, William, and Kate? Did y'all see that one too? That's one of my favorites. You guys know I make all my own thumbnails. I do all the layout and everything, the compositions myself. Oh, the shadier the better, right? The shadier the better. Okay. Oh, Marcy Foreman, thank you. Thank you. Anastasia Isabella, how are you? Were you in here earlier? Let me see. And Fatima, where is everybody coming from? Miss Viv is here. Let me see. Veronica Quick, were you on earlier? First time seeing you here. And Naomi Maria, what is going on? Is this like a reunion? Is this a reunion? Let me ask you, Do you guys think that Camilla is dressed for this reunion? I mean, after all, she's impeccably polished. She oozed elegance, right? I think she's ready for today. She's beaming. She's all those things with that house dress she got on. Oh, man. I swear that dress is Christmas morning. That is Christmas morning. Now, you guys, I'm trying to have a little quiet reflection. I'm trying to have a little quiet reflection.
Somebody drew a picture. Oh, that's sweet. But how'd you guys do it? See there? Somebody drew a picture? No, but it's not. It's sweet.
And walk. Okay, put the flowers down. Thank you, Morrison's. Okay, time for that period of quiet reflection you were talking about. Look as if you're surreptitiously trying to work out how to scale the railings. Okay, that's about 6 seconds. Turn and go. Great stuff.
Don't mess with the Sussex squad. Oh, Lord, I just accidentally logged myself out. I went up to the left and hit that arrow, and fortunately, I've done it so many times, I know how to get back quick. Otherwise, yeah, I have done that quite a few times where I've logged myself out. All right, you guys, I see everybody is in a particularly chatty mood, which is healthy. Very cool. Let me see here. They are so, oh my God, Steak. They want to invite Prince Harry, but they don't know how he is going to decline their offer. So their PR comes into play with the date and Archie's birthday. I believe that. Okay, so you think they're doing that just to make sure the Sussexes don't come? Let's see here. Let's see him walk up to that fence. He reminds me of Albert from, oh, the birdcage. Yeah. Right? Okay. I told Charles to do this as part of a ploy to get the Sussexes to come. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's any way this could have happened just by chance. This is all quite deliberate. Well, I think it stinks. Okay. Angela says maybe they told the other royals they won't be coming, so they decided to move it to their son's birthday to make it seem that if they miss it, they are just to make it seem that if they miss it, they are petty. Yeah, Angela, that is something to think about. I mean, yeah. And maybe it's something about that fourth birthday that they think for sure that this is going to hurt the Sussexes. Yep, just happens to be on Archie's fourth birthday. I mean, there are other days that month that they could do that. And I thought for sure that they would combine it with Trooping the Colors, like have it, Trooping the Colors one day of the week and maybe the next day or so. Yeah. I mean, since you have all that in play at the same time. So, oh man, anything to keep it going, I guess. Anything to keep it going, as they say. Oh, yeah, that's right. I wasn't supposed to come back after this, right? I said I was going to go and I was leaving and that was final. And once I commit to something, I stick to it, etc., etc. Oh, I like the red background. Yeah, I think the red one is my favorite. Satin. All right. So long, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, moderators. Okay. I'm going to end broadcast. Love you guys, and I will see you next time.